If you want to succeed in daily volatility indices this year and beyond, you need to listen to me. Welcome to this video, guys. This is Lawal David here. As you know, I've been trading indices for years, been profitable consistently, bought my house, cars, traveled around the world from being profitable in daily volatility indices. As you know, I was trading currency pairs before I moved into synthetic indices, but I saw that currency pairs was not good for me. I mean, the lowest lot size that time couldn't make me such amount of money that I needed to buy houses, travel, and you don't understand. But I saw the light in Deriv synthetic indices, the possibility it carries, the strength it carries, and I'm going to be sharing with you what it can do for you. Now, I'm going to title this video Deriv Volatility Indices, Deriv Volatility Trading, and your plan for 2022. That's for this year, 2022. Please pay rapt attention. What I have to tell you here is very important. I didn't read some of this in the book. I didn't. I gathered this from my own personal experience. I gathered it from my own knowledge, and I'm very sure you're going to get value from this video. So please stay with me till the end of this video, and you understand what I'm talking about. It is very important that you learn this either as a new trader or as an experienced trader or intermediate. It is very important that you listen to what I have to say in this video. Now let's move on. Listen, for the content, I'm going to be speaking with you on what really is volatility indices trading, the best indices to trade this year, your perfect trading plan, get a backup account for trading US30, try to trade yourself, build confidence, withdraw even the smallest of profit target, do not underestimate trends, the three directions of the market, new momentum at every H1 time frame, new momentum at every D1 time frame, new momentum at every W1 time frame, withdraw, convert to cash and save, trade major moves, the best moves for 2022, Deriv setups and markups for 2022. That's the biggest upcoming moves for the year. I'm going to show you an emphasis on the last year volatility chapter 5 example of, I think, around April, May is going to be shown to you. Now, let's move on. What really is volatility indices? Now, people keep asking me this question. Now, a lot of people don't know what they are really trading. You know, when you're trading forex pairs, I'm going to talk about this because of the newbies. When you're trading forex pairs, you know what you're trading. You know it's USD JPY, you know it's GBP USD, you know it's Euro USD, the Euro to dollar. You understand what you're trading. If you're trading stocks, you know you're trading stocks from maybe Apple, Amazon, and all that. You're trading index, you're trading Nasdaq 100. But a lot of people don't know what really is volatility indices. If I should ask a lot of people who have been trading volatility indices for years, that what is volatility indices? Many of them don't even know what it is. And it's wrong for you not to know what you're really trading. Now, volatility indices are unique indices that mimic or copy real-world market volatility. They copy real-world market prices and liquidity risk. And they are often seen in other financial markets. They are available for trading 24/7, 365 days. Now, this is not forex currency pairs. You know, the forex currency pairs, you only trade Monday till Friday, then the market closes. But Deriv synthetic indices are open for 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They are based on cryptographically secure random number generator, audited for fairness by an independent third party called algorithms. Now, if you are in my Telegram channel, you understand how so much I have emphasized algorithms in synthetic indices. Now, you know in Euro USD, you know in GBP JPY, you know in all those currency forex pairs, you know that the market is moved by individuals, banks, the whales, the billionaires, those who have the large funds. They push market into for a buy. Let's say GBP USD, for example. Let's say price is bullish. That means the big players have actually put in so much money for a buy. So the market responds to the fact that they have put in so much money for a buy, and the market begins to go bullish. If the big players withdraw their funds from that buy, you know that the market becomes a sell. You understand? So you can say that the market is actually run by humans, banks, individuals who can actually manipulate the forex market. Now, this is different. Indices is based on a cryptographically secure random number generator audited for fairness by an independent third party called algorithms. I explained to you what algorithms are in my channel. If you're not in my channel, I need you to join my Telegram channel or send me a message on WhatsApp or on Telegram, anywhere, and you will see more information in detail. Now, these algorithms respond to repetitive price action behavior. You need to get my full course if you don't know what I just said. But then let's go on. Volatility indices have been traded for over 10 years with a proven track record for reliability and continue to grow in popularity. You will be able to practice trading volatility indices with a demo account for a start, so that you can see them in action without risking any money. As you become more confident, you can start using a real trading account. The great advantage of using Deriv services, which are available for clients above the age of 18, is that you can start trading with just a small deposit. You can start with $5, $10, as the case may be. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a screenshot of what I did with a small account. Just stick with me to the end of this video. You're going to love what you're going to see. All the same, please remember that trading can be addictive and you need to be aware of its risk. Very addictive. Visit begambleaware.org for more information provided by Deriv to give you more measures of control. Deriv offers you ways to place trading limits or entirely exclude yourself from trading for a certain period of time. Please visit begambleaware.com. Now, this is for newbies, this is for new traders. I want you to take note of this. Now, opening an account on Deriv Volatility Indices. I'm going to show you how to open an account and what is involved in this presentation. Go to www.deriv.com, sign up and create an account. The process is easy and user-friendly. It's best to deposit and withdraw through cryptocurrencies. Litecoin, yeah, I purposely put Litecoin there because it's actually faster and easier for me personally to deposit and to withdraw, and it's swiftly. I don't use agencies and all that. So if your country is not or does not adopt crypto, I think you can use your agencies. But if you use cryptocurrency, it's faster, better to use Litecoin, as the case may be. Now let's move on. The best indices to trade. Now, from my experience, I listed this here because from my experience, I have seen that these indices I've listed above in this presentation can literally take your small dollar account to huge amount of money in a short time with proper leveraging. That is the emphasis. My emphasis is on proper leveraging. What do I mean? For instance, on Boom, V50, V75, Step Index, V100S, Jump 100, Jump 50. There are also many more, but on these particular ones I have picked, I have taken over time $5, $10 to hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars in a short time, in days, in weeks, with good margin, with favorable margin. That's why I said this is the best indices to trade. Let me give you a quick instance. My first breakthrough was on Volatility 75 index years ago. I didn't have funds, I didn't have money, I was broke. I was still in school by that time, and there was really nothing. I didn't know what else to do. The economy of the country and all that stuff. You understand what I'm talking about? So I didn't know what else to do and how to get myself on standard for real world activities, real world lifestyle. And then I funded my first deposit. It was $50, and then I blew the $50 in a short time. I literally moved from forex pairs to indices because I was not profitable in forex. I could literally open the smallest lot of 0.01 on maybe, let's say, Euro USD, and then I'm seeing little amount of profit but huge loss. And I saw that, oh, this was not for me. The manipulations in forex currency pairs were too huge. I couldn't handle the manipulations in forex, and so I I came into indices years ago, into volatility indices, and then the lowest lot size at that time was 0.01 before they increased and reduced the leverages and all that stuff. And so I studied, I watched over 50 videos learning how to trade, but I didn't get the perfect strategy. In quote, the perfect strategy. I didn't get the emphasis on how can I win profitably in indices. This carries so much potential. Deriv synthetic indices carry so much strength and potential, such that your $5, your $10 of today has the power to make you tens of thousands of dollars in days, in weeks. If it was not so, I wouldn't say this. I'm telling you based on experience. And so after months of study, I funded $143 account. I got a $143 account, and then I took a buy on Volatility 75 index after my markups, my setups, and after I have met the perfect conditions before I've taken any trade. I'm putting that emphasis on the perfect conditions. If you do not know the perfect conditions you need to look out for before you take any trade, I want you to send me a message or join my Telegram channel and get my full video course. It has everything you need to know, especially if you are new into Deriv. So I took a buy on Volatility 75 index, and then I opened 0.01 lot size, 2 positions at that time, and then I saw the amount of profit I had not seen on Forex pairs in a long time. And so I saw about $150 profit per position, and the price was on strong bullish momentum. Remember, I told you I bought. It was on strong bullish momentum, and so I grew $143 to $2,000. I kept adding positions as my conditions were met. As price dropped and touched my trend, I kept adding sniper entry positions. And so on a $143 account, with perfect wisdom, with perfect strategy, I opened 8 positions, and I took $143,000 to about $2,000 plus in less than 12 hours. That was the first time I'd ever seen that amount of money in my life. That was the first time I'd ever seen that kind of profit in my life. And from there, I closed the trade immediately, because you know, of course, you cannot stay on that kind of trade for long. Opening that lot size means you have to scalp and leave the market. That is another topic for another day. How to scalp, how to take those trades with good lot sizes. Now, I closed on $2,000 profit, and oh my goodness, that was the day I saw that on volatility indices, the potential carries weight. Since then, I have been making thousands and thousands of dollars trading volatility. Sometimes I specify on volatility 50, volatility 100, volatility 75. But what I have listed to you now has the potential. These indices has the potential to change your life for good. Now, your perfect trading plan. Getting a backup account for trading US30. Now, listen to me, guys. The reason why I added this is to put your emotions at ease while you are trading, knowing fully well that you have something to lie on. Now, this what I'm telling you now, remember what I'm telling you, this is your plan for 2022. A lot of mentors and coaches won't tell you this. Now, I'm telling you this because it's something that has worked for me. Why US30? US30 is highly underestimated, yet profitable. The leverage is also friendly depending on the broker you use. Yet, it follows a simple trend. You just need to know when to enter and join the trend. It's relatively so simple. Follow our strategy and you'll be able to apply it on US30. You can literally make $300 or more daily from US30. The market moves and yet less manipulative. I want this to add to your plan. I want you to add this to your plan. I am interested in your overall financial success. Not all coaches will show you the way. This is the first step I want you to take. I'm talking about your perfect trading plan now. This is the first step I want you to take. Those of my students that are in my group, in my team, I have successfully built a perfect strategy niche for them. So much so that they do not just have one singular thing to rely on. You cannot put all your eggs into one basket. I have broken down every system that they need to have to win in trading, in financial freedom, not just in Deriv synthetic indices now, but in their overall financial freedom, in NFTs, in stocks, in real estate, and also in Deriv. But I started from Deriv, and that's why I'm teaching you guys the way, so that you can also start from Deriv and build your step systematically to where I am right now. Build your step systematically to where you want to be. And that's why I'm listing this perfect trading plan for all of you to follow. I hope you understand. Step 2, build your confidence by trading yourself. Now, this is your perfect trading plan for 2022. I'm telling you, build your confidence by trading yourself. I will give you a simple strategy that will help you trade yourself and build confidence. First, if you have a $100 account in your wallet, send for a start $25 or $30 to your MT5, your MetaTrader 5. Then go to the favorable leverage trades I showed you above. V50, V25, V10, volatility 75, lowest lot. The lowest lot has the potential to make you $600 or more in a week. I have seen that happen. If it was not so, I won't tell you this. In my Telegram channel, I've showed to them in my Telegram channel how that the previous buy on volatility 75 index, W1 time frame weekly, the previous support on about 533,000 in price, took someone's account of $20, 0.001 lowest lot on volatility 75 to $600 plus on $10 account, someone's $10 account. Yes, it was $10, from $10 to $600 plus on the lowest lot size on volatility 75, yet the margin was still favorable. So you see what I'm saying? Go to the favorable leverage trade I have showed you. Example is V50. Open the smallest lot size on a profitable move you have seen on V50. There was a time the lowest lot size on V50 is 3. There was a time the previous sell-off on W1, I opened 3 lot size on it, and then in 2 days, I already saw about $157 in profit. Even if you have a $5 account, if you had opened that same trade I took, from $3 or $5, you would have made $150. From $5, you would have made $150 on lowest lot. Yet, you will still have a very large margin that can never ever blow the account. That is if you enter on the move I have entered, if you follow my strategy. So if you do not know my strategy, you need to send me a message and get my strategy. If you do not know my strategy, you need to join my group, send me a message or click the link below and get my strategy. When you enter the trade on the lowest lot size, the profits look relatively small and your margin still high. Do not over leverage and add huge lot sizes because of greed. Believe me, as the trade goes on, you will see reasonable huge profit on that smallest lot size. I will say this again. When you enter the trade on the lowest lot size, for example 3 on V50, the profits look relatively small for a start on M5, on M15, and your margin is still high. Do not rush to over leverage. Now I'm teaching you risk management and how to build your confidence. If you have a lowest lot size and you still see your full margin, I'm telling you your confidence level will be at peace, and you will not have the fear of trying to close on time or checking your trades regularly and growing anxiety. Because why? You are on the lowest lot size and yet the margin is still high. So that way your confidence is still intact. Do not over leverage and add huge lot sizes because of greed. Believe me, as the trade goes on, you will see reasonable huge profit on that smallest lot size. I've showed you some lot size that can make you reasonable amount of profit. Some index that can make you reasonable amount of profit that you can never ever see as a smallest lot on Forex pairs. You can never ever see that as a smallest lot on Forex pairs. The smallest lot size of 3 on V50 has given me $300 profit in a week. I've told you that before. On a single position, single entry. If you join my Telegram channel, you will see what I'm talking about. I post my results there. I do not fake things. I do not form. I post my result there. I post the balance. I post the equity. I post everything to show you the potential that volatility indices carries, to show you how much success I have attained by trading. That is why I want you to get my full course. I want you to build a relationship with me so I can give you what works on synthetic indices. Once you have made your profit, send to your wallet and withdraw, then repeat the process. This will build your trading confidence. If you have a $25 account and you open the lot size of 3 on a sell on V50 or a buy on V50, for instance, you will sleep like a baby, because no matter the move that happens, if your strategy or your move is correct, if you enter the major move, and let's say the major move is for a buy or a sell, you will sleep like a baby, because price will definitely get you into profit. If you do not just understand the phrase I just said, then you need to get my full course to understand what a major move is. You need to get my full video course to understand what these things are. These are terms in my full course. I do not tell you bullshit. Listen attentively to what I'm saying, and you will see that you win in this business. Now, specialize. The third or the fourth one, specialize. Create a specialization on an index or two. What do I mean? Pick your favorite pair. Let's say V75, V50, boom, boom 1000, crash, anyone. Pick your favorite pair. Fall in love with it. Trade it daily, whether on demo or on live account. Make sure you know the overall market movement direction of that pair that you have picked. Check higher time frames to know the overall movement direction. You need to get my full course if you don't understand this statement. You should know what price would likely do for the week, even without looking at the chart. Right now, I know what price is doing on Volatility 75. I know what price is doing on Volatility 50. I know what price is doing on Volatility 100. Let me even tell you this now. Volatility 100 is getting to a buy region, a massive buy region. The next buy on Volatility 100 will give me, because I'm going to fund $20. I'm not going to fund a huge account. I'm going to fund $20 and I'm going to post it in my Telegram channel, and I'm telling you this with confidence. The next buy on Volatility 100 is going to give me at least $2,000. Volatility 50 right now is preparing for a massive sell. The next sell, or the sell that is coming right now, will give me at least $3,000, and I'm not kidding. I know what these pairs are doing per time, and that's why I want you to understand. Pick a favorite pair, check higher time frames to know them. You should know what price would likely do for the week, even without looking at the chart. That will show that you have created specialization. A particular index, just one simple index, can change your life forever. One single index can make you money daily that forex currency, Bitcoin, cannot make daily. Even on cryptocurrencies, you need to wait over a certain period of time. You need to build patience before you see reasonable amount of profit. But here on index, I am telling you about daily profit. In fact, profit in hours, reasonable amount of profit in minutes, reasonable amount of profit in days. That's what I'm telling you. A single index you trade can change your life. It can make you money daily. You don't need to know all the indices chart and make money from none. Don't be a jack of all trade, master of none. You don't need to know all index. When you study, trade, mark up your favorite pairs daily, you grow and build your confidence that way. You grow and build your confidence that way. You become more skilled in it. Do this and watch the trading beast come out of you. You become more skilled in it. Do this and watch the trading beast come out of. This is how I've trained. There's a particular one of my students I trained on Boom 1000. He came to me with about $10. That was the only last card he had since before he met me. One of my students, and then he came to me with $10, and then I trained him. He watched my full video course. He understood my strategy, and then I helped him take 1 or 2 trades, and then he continued the rest by himself. And then from $10, he started growing. He made $300. Since then, he fell in love with Boom 1000. From then, he started making $2,000. He has sent me screenshots of this. Of $2,000. If you are in my Telegram channel, if you are not joined, if you are in my Telegram channel, scroll up to when I started. You will see this screenshot. I'm not kidding. You will see this screenshot. and then he fell in love with Boom 1000. And then if you wake him up today, he knows the next move, the next potential, the next possible move of what Boom 1000 is going to do. To show you how much people can become skilled. You cannot create skill when you're studying everything at once. You will become a master of none. You only create skill when you are specialized in one thing. This one thing you should do. Do this and watch the trading beasts come out of you. Now listen, withdraw even the smallest of profit. I'm speaking this because of experience and because of how addictive your trading lifestyle is. Trading indices is addictive. What most people do is to withdraw profit, send to wallet and leave it there. Once the fund in trading accounts gets burnt, they will now send what they have made as profit in their wallet. They will send it back to their MetaTrader 5 and then likely lose it because of emotions and greed. Now, do not do that, because all the petty $20 profits that you have made, that small lot sizes have given you, if you scalp and withdraw immediately, you will find out that you would have made at least $200 in a day. This is perfect when you are trading boom and crash. Not just boom and crash, of course, other pairs, V50, but it's just perfect when you are trading boom and crash. Once you have made back your capital, close the trade and withdraw your capital, no matter how profitable you think you might get. Leave the balance, enter on pullback or new H1, because price will definitely follow a trend. This is a phrase. This particular statement I just made is a phrase in our strategy. You must get our full strategy if you don't have it, if you want to win this year. Have you watched our boom and crash course? There is a course created specifically for boom and crash that you must watch if you want to understand what I just said here. All the petty $20 profits the smallest lot size can give. If you scalp and withdraw immediately, you'll find out that you have made more than $200 in a day. This is perfect when you are trading boom and crash. This phase is simply referring to what we did on one of our master classes on boom and crash, where we had a live signal, and how that a live signal took some of our small accounts to hundreds of dollars in a day. But not in a day, in the meeting, in the call, in the class, live. So you need to watch our boom and crash course so you understand what I'm saying. So withdraw even the smallest of profits. Do not leave. I don't know, a lot of people are fond of that. It's better to have half bread, it's better than none. It's better to have something than having none. Not all coaches and mentors and those who sell you fake robots and signals and bullshit, they will tell you this. They don't care. And that's the truth. Now, do not underestimate trends. On Deriv synthetic indices, I've noticed that trends can never be underestimated. Do not joke with trends. Do not. There are three directions that the market will ever follow. For instance, when you go to a physical market for any business, you belong to either three of this set of people, and you will either be doing three of these per time. You are either buying, you are selling, or you are trying to negotiate, either for a buy or for a sell. When you buy, it will be considered as you are going bullish. This is market term now. When you sell, it will be considered as you are going bearish. When you are negotiating between maybe a buyer and a seller is negotiating, I can't buy at this price, let me buy at this price. I can't sell at this price, let me sell at this price. It will be considered as you are in a moment of decision or consolidation. Have you seen when the market is consolidating, especially on V75 with all those long wicks and all that stuff? So the market is in a mood of decision. It's deciding whether it's going bullish or bearish. When it's consolidating, you should not be in the market when the market is consolidating. A lot of newbies and new traders do not know this. Volatility indices move on either of these three directions at any point in time. Either the pair is on bullish direction, or the pair is on bearish direction, or the pair is on consolidation, awaiting a breakout. When you negotiate, you will eventually come up with a decision whether you are buying or you are selling. This decision is a breakout. Now, this example I've given to you, many coaches, many traders, many signal providers and all those stuff, they don't know this. Now, as you can see, I have a video course on how to trade the trend and enter the market. You should also need to get that. If you don't have any of this and you think you are ready to trade, you might be heading towards a rock. You might be losing all your funds. If you can calculate how much you have lost on Deriv Synthetic Indices last year, you'll find out that you would have bought a car. You'll find out that you would have bought even two of my strategy and you'd have gifted one to someone. People prefer to fund their accounts with a large amount of money than to learn how to trade. People prefer to fund their account with a large amount of money than to pay the price for knowledge. And that is risky, because if you do not pay the price for knowledge, the market will collect the money from you and you will regret on either end. New momentum at every H1. Now, for this particular topic, I told you I didn't read this anywhere or hear from anyone. This is directly from my experience, and you will be experiencing it too. As I studied and traded indices market over the years, it is no news that there is a new momentum at the start and beginning of every H1 candle time frame, especially in a moving market. For example, you could be in profit on a strong sell at 8:50 to 8:59 p.m. and by 9 p.m. the momentum becomes a very strong buy. 9 p.m. sharp, the momentum becomes a very strong buy. This I want you to know, especially when or if you are scalping. It will tell you when and how to lock your trades in profit. It will also make you check for possible pullback regions and hence prevent you from holding a trade that could potentially cause you loss. Study the momentum of every chart, and if you are a swinger, you should know when to lock your trades in profit. Watch the new momentum at the start of every H1 until you are very deep in profit. Now, all this I explain deeper in my full video course. I'm not going to stress it here because it's going to be a disadvantage to those who have my course already. Just know that this is very important, and I'm sure if you are wise, you understand that what I just said right now on this new momentum is actually very important. If you have traded indices, you understand also that what I just said here is very important. Now let's move. New momentum at every D1, that's daily time frame. From what I have said in the previous slide, the same applies also here, even on daily time frames. Sometimes the daily time frame candle would love to complete its full body candle before it changes direction, even if it is due to change direction. How do I mean? For instance, if Volatility 75 index has touched the maximum support or lower trend or lower low trend, you know that it is due for a buy. Why? It's support, of course, maximum support. You know price is getting ready to buy. You should know that. But the time is just 2 p.m. For instance, it's just 2 p.m. The day is not over. It's just 2 p.m. And at 2 p.m., price has touched the lower support, the maximum support, getting ready to buy. You understand? So we should expect at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., there should be the buy should have started. The bullish momentum should have started. Now listen, the market would rally around that zone, burn people accounts, burn a lot of accounts. It will even consolidate until the time gets to 11:59 p.m. or less before it moves. If you have traded Deriv Synthetic Indices for a while, you understand what I'm talking about. That's why I told you it is moved by independent algorithms. These algorithms respond to patterns, to repetitive price action patterns and behaviors. Algorithms. You understand? Now, when this happens, a lot of people say it's manipulating, it's kicking my account, it's burning. But if you have a knowledge of what I've just told you, you understand that the price is just waiting to close its momentum on D1. And immediately 12 o'clock reaches for the new daily time frame, you will find out that a very strong buy candle will kickstart. Meanwhile, you've burnt your account by 2 p.m. because you did not know about this. So when you burn your account by 2 p.m., you will miss the buy momentum that is just starting at 12 p.m. Remember, price touched your maximum support at 2 p.m. The momentum kickstart at 12 p.m. at 12 a.m. But you've burnt your account already because you have no knowledge, you have no idea of what price is going to do. Now, so it closes the D1 candle on bearish and starts a fresh candle bullish. This has happened many times, and you should expect this on your trading, especially on Volatility 75 index. If you want to get to know me personally and you want me to be giving you updates, you need to get my full course, get into my programs, send me a message, send me a DM, get into my group, get my full course, and I'll give you updates so you have nothing to bother about looking for momentum and all that stuff. I'll give you the updates you need to let you know when price will behave this way. So get my full course so you grow more knowledge, more information, while I'm helping you out in giving you information and updates on trading. New momentum at every W1, that's weekly time frame. I will not speak too much on this. It's the same emphasis I have said over the last slides. I will just show you a screenshot below. Now look at this screenshot. As you can see, this is price is going bearish. This is Volatility 75 index weekly. Overall time frame is bearish. That means V50 is on a seller's market. So I should be looking for sales, not buys. Except you are scalping for buys, of course, buying to this place. But what happened here? I drew my trend, as you can see. I drew my trend, and price touched this place. As you can see, price touched the upper trend line, preparing for a sell. As you can see, the little manipulation that occurred here. A little manipulation occurred here. You can see the wicks candle. Some accounts would have been blown to stupor here. But what happened? Price broke it. This was around Tuesday, Wednesday, thereabouts, or Thursday, thereabouts. Price broke it, but it was not ready to sell. Why? Price wanted to complete. Okay, no, this is weekly. So this was W1 time frame. So this is the weekly bullish. As you can see, this long weekly, this is bullish. What happened? Price broke it, but it was not ready to sell. It had to complete its weekly momentum before it kickstarts a sell on a new weekly. So at Saturday night, Saturday around 11:59, that was when the buy ended. You know, look at this place. Price would have created a double top, but no, they had to kick a lot of people's accounts away, burnt account. So instead of price creating a double top, it went up, created and fulfilled its overall weekly momentum before selling. So at Sunday morning, 12 a.m., you can see the strong sell momentum that kickstarted. Look at the candle. It didn't even create a wick or a spike or a candle or a sniper. It fulfilled its full engulfing before the 12 a.m. on Sunday morning. And as you can see, me who knows what market was going to do, what did I do? Of course, I went in. A lot of people who don't know what market was doing would have given up. Price is ready for a buy. Price is going to buy. Price is going to buy. But meanwhile, price was not going to buy. Price was just fulfilling its new momentum at every W1. I am telling you the absolute truth. No mentor, or not all mentors or coaches or teacher Forex know exactly what I have just told you. You cannot see it anywhere. You cannot see this video anywhere. You cannot see this fact anywhere. Let me show you something. Now look at it. Look at the entry I entered. This is the same V50. On H1, look at how it was on H1. You can see the triple top. It's created on H1. You can see what it created on shoulder. I entered on shoulder 1020. Look at the amount of profit I made. This is $20. I took $20 to $1,315. As you can see, this is my profit. I also entered V50s, but my emphasis here is on V50. So I entered on 10. When I opened 10, in fact, the profit I was seeing was 0.50, $1, $2. As at this point, I was still seeing $5. But because I know that small lot size on V50 leverage trades is actually very huge, so I took my patience. I opened 10, I entered again 20, and as you can see what 10 is giving me. 10 gave me $222, 20 gave me $413, 20 gave me $304. So I took $20 to $1,315. Can you see? I took $20 to $1,315. I'm not faking this. If you can check my channel, I only speak facts. I only speak what can make you win. A lot of people would have missed this $20 to $1,300 because they didn't know that there was going to be a new momentum at the start. of a W1 time frame. I do not want to make this video too long. As you can see from the screenshot above, price had touched the upper trend line and was ideal for a sell because that is a seller's market and the overall market direction is bearish. However, the price touches the upper trend line at the midweek and hence price has to break that area because of new momentum it's gathering for a new week. As you can see, I didn't miss the entry. I am in profit. This is because I know exactly what to do. So you need to follow this. Watch out for things like this. Some people call things like this manipulations. But for you, it is not manipulation because you know exactly what price is doing and where it is headed. This makes you better than indicators. You don't need to trade with indicators because you already know you are a leading indicator yourself. You already know what price is doing per time. Now, withdraw, convert to cash and save. I've emphasized this already. Like I said earlier, only to emphasize, it's very important. Most people have not yet cultivated the habit of withdrawing profits. Even after they have made satisfactory profits, they tend to leave their profits for further deposit, for fear of loss of capital, and in process, lose all funds on very volatile or manipulated markets. It happens in trading psychology. You are not alone. That is why I have drafted this plan for you. It is necessary to withdraw, convert to cash, and save for further uses. It is important you see physically the rewards for your trading efforts. The market can really get unpredictable sometimes. You cannot risk your funds in the process. If you want to deposit again, follow the same process where you do not have liquid cash, but for your liquid cash, make sure you have them as reserves. Trade major moves. Remember I told you V50, remember that entry I took? That is a major move. And that's a major move, and that's of course the most profitable move. If you don't know about this, you need to get my full video course because I want to emphasize this. Trading major moves is very important. For instance, the V50 trade I have taken above is a major move. If you want to know more about major moves, then you should get the module course that shows you my perfect strategy. If you do not have my perfect strategy and you are watching this video, you need to get my perfect strategy. I want to see you win. Build relationship with me so I can help you. Build strong relationship with those who can help you. That is the synergy of the universe. That is the energy of life. That is the synergy of life. You only build relationship with those who have what you want. There's a saying that says, follow who know road. Build relationship with those who can help you succeed. Learn from them and you see that you will also succeed as well. The best moves for 2022. I'll be showing you shortly the best and upcoming moves for the year 2022. Recall what happened on Volatility 75 Index in 2021. As of last year, Volatility 75 Index sell. The bearish momentum started around, I think, April, May, June or thereabouts. And the sell lasted for the whole year. It lasted for the whole year. That was a move I foresaw at early times of that year. If you are in my Telegram channel, you will see when I was screaming it that this market was going to sell. This market was going to sell. And I also told them where the buy will start from. I told them where the buy will start from, where the bullish momentum will start from. I said it long before price had gotten there. This is not a lagging indicator. Lagging indicators are your moving averages, your stochastic, your RSI, MACD. They will only give you signals when price has started going. And you are late to enter. And when you are late to enter, price will now start manipulating. And when price starts manipulating, your account is gone. So MACD, RSI, moving averages are unreliable and they are literally bullshit. But you yourself, you can be a leading indicator. How can you be a leading indicator? Get my full course, build relationship with me, and let me pour what is in my mind. Pour what is in my heart to your mind. So you can literally win like many of my students who have won, who are now independent, who can now trade on their own, particularly trading just one particular pair, and they have become big. They made millions and millions from, you understand? If you had sold on smallest lot size, even if you had a $10 account, you'll be sitting on more than $1,000 per 0.001 smallest lot size position. If you had sold V75 last year around May or one of those months thereabout, price was on 1,110,000. So if you had sold from 1,110,000 on 0.001, if you had sold to 53,500 price, you have more than $1,000 on 0.00. So you'll be making $10 to $1,000 on the smallest lot size. Now, remember you can even add positions. So if you have added more positions, lowest lot size positions on that sale, how can you add positions when you do not even know the strategy for adding positions? Guys, get my full course. You can also add positions, and then when you add positions, you make more than $1,000 per. So when people are screaming, there's a Bitcoin fall, Bitcoin dip, Bitcoin that, Bitcoin whatever, you're already making profit, you're already making money. These are hidden gems. These are hidden treasures on the earth. I will show you what will occur this year. I will show those who have my full course, who gets my full course, who are in my insider programs. I will show them what will happen this year. Get into my insider programs, let me help you out. Guys, get into my insider programs, let me help you out. Get your minds ready and hearts ready as I take you on this journey of financial freedom. Get your minds and hearts ready as I take you on this journey of financial freedom. Click the link below, get my full video course, understand it, send me a message, let's talk. I'm going to pour what's on my mind to you. I'm going to give you good moves. I'm going to let you know what momentum is per time. There are some people who don't even want signals from me. They just want me to guide them, give them my setups, guide them on what to do, and then the rest is history. They've built so much confidence and trust that I've given to them, and then the rest is history. I have trained and coached people in thousands all around the world how to win successfully. You should not be left out. Get into my insider programs, get my full course, and get your mind and heart ready. And as I take you on this journey of financial freedom. Once again, my name is David, and I'm glad you've stayed to the end of this video. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Goodbye.